Hi, my name is Mira. I'm 56 years old, and a year ago, I got divorced. Even now, saying that out loud feels strange because for most of my life, I wasn't Mira. I was someone's wife, someone's mother, someone who made sure everyone else was okay while quietly forgetting herself. I got married when I was 23. I had dreams back then, nothing big, nothing unrealistic. I just wanted to work, to feel independent, to have something that was mine. But after marriage, things changed. Focus on your home. Family is more important. You can do all that later. Later never came, and slowly, I stopped asking. I told myself this is what life is. This is what a good wife does. I adjusted, I compromised, I stayed quiet. And over the years, I became perfect for everyone else and but completely lost for myself. In the beginning, my marriage felt normal, but slowly, something changed. We stopped talking, not suddenly, but little by little. Conversations became instructions. Words became complaints. You don't understand anything. Why can't you do this right? At first, I used to explain myself, then I tried to improve, and then I just stopped because nothing was ever enough. The hardest part wasn't the arguments, it was the silence, living in the same house, but feeling like a stranger. I would do everything for the family, cook, clean, take care of everyone. But no one ever asked me, "Are you okay?" And after some time, I stopped asking myself that too. There was one evening, I still remember it clearly. I had cooked his favorite meal, not because he asked, but because I still cared. He came home, looked at the food, and said, "You never do anything right." And then he walked away. And something inside me just became very quiet, not hurt, not angry, clear. For the first time, I asked myself, is this my life? That night, I sat alone. No tears, just thoughts. I went to the mirror and really looked at myself. I looked tired, older than I felt inside, but my eyes still had something. They had strength. And I realized something very simple, but very painful. I had spent 30 years being strong for everyone else, but never for myself. The next morning, my hands were shaking. I picked up my phone and called a lawyer. It took me 3 attempts to even say the words. I want a divorce. I was scared, not of being alone, but of being judged. What will people say? At 56, that question feels louder than your own voice. And when people found out, that's exactly what happened. At this age, why now? You should adjust. No one asked what I went through. No one saw the years, the silence, the loneliness. They only saw my decision, and they judged it. But something inside me had changed. I wasn't trying to prove anything anymore. I just wanted peace. Not happiness, not excitement, just peace. And I realized peace is not too much to ask for, even at 56. The divorce process wasn't easy. There were papers, meetings, awkward moments, years of memories, reduced to signatures. I packed my things slowly. Each item reminded me of who I used to be. Some memories made me cry. Some made me feel free. The day I left that house was the hardest day of my life, and also the most important. Because I wasn't just leaving a marriage, I was leaving the version of me who stayed silent. The first few days were very quiet, too quiet. No arguments, no tension, just space. At first, it felt empty. Then slowly, it felt peaceful. I started doing small things, morning walks, talking to old friends, and one day, I laughed, a real laugh. I didn't even remember the last time that happened. A few months later, I took a job at a small boutique. It wasn't about money, it was about identity. For the first time in decades, I felt like I existed again. I won't lie, there are still difficult days, days when I feel lonely, days when I question myself, but those days pass because now I know my worth. If you're listening to me right now and you feel stuck, I want to tell you something. It is never too late, not at 40, not at 50, not even at 56. You are not too old to choose yourself. You are not too late to find peace. And you are not wrong for wanting a life where you feel seen, respected, and valued. At 56, I didn't lose my life. I found it, and if I can do it, so can you.